Так, Mihai, prezentator, eu mă duc pe poziția mea. Ok? Doi, patru, șapte. Da. Hello, 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 beautiful people out there. Everybody who's watching all across the country, the European continent, the globe, our dear parents, future parents, grannies and nannies, please get in contact with us via our website and all the social media. We will be connected in the next hour because we have this marvelous night ahead. We have a beautiful launch today. Babymoon, the great presentation of our marvelous projects. So please be aware that what's about to happen here is just pure honey for everybody. Are you ready? Because we are, so let's get the party started.
Cry, 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 baby. Cry, cry, cry. In a book about the world, called the luminous things, there are trees and flowers glowing, while trees are bold as ever sings. When you cry, 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 baby. When you cry, cry, cry. When you cry, 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 baby. I'll be by your side. Don't want us to hurt each other or cause each other pain. Don't wanna feel what we don't know. We're in this together, baby. We're singing it's to rain. So I'll never, never, ever let you go. When you cry, 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 baby. When you cry, cry, cry. When you cry, 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 baby. I'll be by your side. sky. I'm learning about you, the things that no one else sees. And the end comes too soon, like dreaming of angels. And leaving without them. And leaving without them. Being as in love with you as I am. Being as in love with you as I am. Being as in love with you as I am. Being as in love, 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 love.
Once again, a big round of applause for our beautiful dancers and for all of our hearts to our beautiful models, because today we're not talking about models, we're talking about mommies, daddies, and their marvelous children. So once again, here is the just a virtual hi.
Social distancing forever.
Here is the creator herself, Jetta. How are you doing? How do you feel? Plenty of emotions, I understand.
Oh, excited is just, it's not the word for it.
Yeah, I myself feel very hyped, very excited, but there's no place for pressure and anxiety today, because we're talking about kindness, we're talking about softness, because we're talking about parenting tonight, yeah? And about Babymoon. We're launching something tonight. So, tell us more. Let's start. Tell us more about yourself.
About myself, well, what did I tell you about myself? I used to do advertising, and then I had kids, and then I started I went into baby wearing. So 14 years ago, so as of 2006, I've been playing with this. Like, it's my playground for a really long time.
Yeah, so this is how great ideas come to life, I understand. When did this project, Babymoon, came to life?
Babymoon. I came up with it 2016, early March. It has been a journey. But the concept behind it was, well, most parents, when they usually buy a carrier, they go looking for one around the time the baby doubles its birth weight. And that's around 3 months, so you get to to lodge around a pretty heavy passenger. And then they're like, oh, I need something to get my hands free, and that's when they look for one. But then there is a huge amount of benefits from wearing the baby from moment zero, from the moment it just came here, because
So you understood that as a young mother, yeah?
Yeah, it kind of grew on me.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Because as I understand, as a future father, because we're addressing a large number of people, not only existing parents, future parents also, yeah? There's a big variety of things that we don't know about when we're expecting a baby.
Well,
right?
Usually before you're expecting a baby, before you get, the family gets
everything
pregnant.
It's blurry.
People just know about kids, there's this entity that screams and doesn't let you sleep, and then it ruins your normal life. That's a preconception. And people are scared of that.
Makes it beautiful.
Yeah, and then couples get pregnant, and they are expecting, and they're all in preparation for the birth, but preparation for what comes after, that's something that doesn't happen that much, because we're focused a lot on the birth moment, but it's not the end. That's just the beginning.
Just the beginning of a beautiful journey.
Yeah.
So for those who are expecting an easy journey, let's put it that way, easy journey from point zero to, I don't know, to a grown-up child, and you're proud.
That runs away and says, Mom,
run
don't
away,
worry.
go to school and so on. It's a big journey, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're talking about something that makes this parenting path easier. So you came up with this idea because We had this conversation prior, of course, and we did. Everybody did their research and about slings and so on. If you just come with no preparation, with no information to a store, and you have no guidance, no specialist, no consultant to tell you that, hey, look, there's no pressure. We have something that will make your life easier and even greater experience, not just for you, but for your child also. So please tell us more about
Well-
the thing we're talking about today.
Well, baby wearing is actually a practice that has been around for thousands of years, and it's literally the biological norm for the human species because human babies, they don't get born autonomous. So like if a baby horse is born and it gets up and it can go, while a baby human is born, it still needs a lot of
Caring
time
assistance
and
time.
care
Yeah.
before it becomes autonomous and can go hunt for his own sandwich. And there's effort and involvement that the parents have to put in there, and the parents and all the extended family, caregivers, whoever. And it takes a village to raise a child. It's part of how it works. And but the thing is, with baby wearing, even when it has been around for a really long time, it's still a skill. It's not the result of buying a product. So you need to learn this. It's like you buy a bicycle, you need to learn to
So
ride it.
there's a science behind everything.
So yeah, there is knowledge that you need to convert into skill. And when new parents just get into a baby carrier, any type, like you can get overwhelmed with the information. And it's better to have someone guide you through the skill, through skill acquiring. And it's always best to find a good baby wearing consultant and let them help you. Or if you don't have one in your area, then just find an experienced baby wearing parent and they would help you, because usually baby wearing parents are
Just
very
make it-
open about that.
Just make it clear, we're talking about the global product here.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
have different cultures, you know? Sometimes in different cultures, daddy isn't really part of the job, you know? But here we're trying to educate people
Yeah.
that even a daddy can do his daily job and taking care of his child
Yeah.
with
Well-
the benefits of holding him and
Well,
not getting to educate your child after 6 years old.
Yeah,
for
well,
example, you know?
like I said, it takes a village to raise a child. And the first 1,000 days in the life of the baby are really crucial for their brain health and social development. And the parents and the caregivers need to put in the effort. So it's not just only on the mom. It has to be a collaborative work.
Collective effort.
And then, okay, the mom has the specific work. She needs to nurse the baby, but then the father doesn't have the hardware for breastfeeding.
Right.
But then you still need to build attachment, and you still need to develop that. And a baby wearing tool, like a baby carrier, that's what helps fathers build attachment early on compared to when they don't wear. But then the father gets the baby on, you get to share smiles, you get to share experiences, and you get to let the mom
And in the end,
have her breather.
and
That's very
in
useful.
the end, everybody's happy, not just the family, the second
Yeah,
part
well,
of the family, and so
there,
on.
there are studies that say that worn babies cry 43% less than
Less.
unworn babies.
Right.
So even the fact that you reduce the crying would be a pretty nice bonus of,
So-
of wearing it.
We'll talk about the big variety of things available on the market and the thing that we provide. But of course, we need somebody to, even remotely, because we live in such a beautiful time that we are connected, and it doesn't matter if we are overseas and so on. We are connected by this marvelous ideas of yours tonight, and we have some specialists over there. We'll try to connect with. You'll make the introduction of our guests.
Hi, Milushka.
Milushka. is
Hi,
our-
Jeda, how are
yeah.
you?
Hi, good to see you here. Good to have you.
You look so amazing. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. Did you watch this?
Thank you,
Of
Miluska.
course I watch you.
Hello from here. Hope you enjoyed our runway. It's like much bigger than New York, Paris, and Milano because we're talking about parenting, yeah? We don't have just some random models here. We have a very, very, very special product. So I know that you're the specialist, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe you introduce yourself before we ruin it.
Before we start with the questioning and so on, yeah.
Hi, I'm Miluska. I'm from the Netherlands. I own the Dutch baby wearing school here. And I have met Jetta, well, I think
Some time ago.
Well, some time ago. Doesn't matter
we
what
were
time it was.
online before before life happened, but that's how it
Well,
works.
what I do in the Netherlands is I'm a mother of 4. I own my baby wearing school and I prepare parents for the first 2 years with their babies. And I train a lot of maternity nurses on baby wearing, on bonding, on sleeping and crying. And that's what I do professional-wise.
Right. So now we just start, we dive in our topic. How does modern parenting, change the world in the last, let me put it this way, in Eastern Europe in the last 20 years, or maybe 50 years, because a lot of things changed. And how do the modern accessories and things like we're talking
Baby carriers.
baby carrying, things that are helping us, giving a helpful hand, change this parenting thing for modern parents, for those who are expecting and for those who are already raising a child?
So if I understand correctly, you want me to...
Like a short, brief, how did things change during the last, I don't know, decade or
Okay.
2-3 decades to get to this point that we're talking right now?
Well, Moldova is a long way from here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
across the
little hard for me to hear your question correctly. But that's why I asked. So if I understand you correctly, you want me to know how did baby wearing help with modern parenting? Is that the question you're asking me?
Right. Yeah, because it's a helping tool and it develops different stuff, starting from the psychology and the everything. I mean, different aspects of raising a child. Yeah.
You came prepared. Well, baby wearing has done a lot of things for parenting, and not even only for primarily the caretakers, but also for instance, grandparents. And baby wearing does a lot of things, where a lot of people start baby wearing because it's practical, because it's very easy to have your hands free and your baby close beside you. It's also done a lot of things in the attachment department. So what I see is that a lot of people start baby wearing with those little small snuggly babies because they just want to hold them close. And they baby wear a lot around the house and in their daily things, and that they start expanding baby wearing into outside, into their daily activities. And I think that baby wearing, it's way too hard to sum it up in 2 sentences, what it can do for you, for your baby, and for the whole environment.
It's too big to just fit into a phrase.
Right.
It's so big.
Yeah. But you tried the Babymoon prototype, the Babymoon carriers. Can you tell us what you think about it?
Well, at first when Jetta told me, I really want to drink coffee with you, I was like, And then luckily she told me about Moldovan tea, which I love. The first time I saw the Babymoon carrier and she just showed it to me, I was like, wow, it's something new. It looks very nice. And then you started showing me all these options of tying it off, and I could feel all the fabrics, and you showed me the whole process you were already have been through and where you were still in at that point. And I was impressed. I'm still impressed. I love the vision behind it. Of course, I'm totally in love with the technical projects behind it.
Oh yeah, that one we didn't touch on yet. But
I really like it.
A lot of work behind that.
When you look at baby carriers, there's never one carrier that suits everybody. There's just not a carrier who does that. But when you look at the Babymoon carrier and the fabric you use and the ways you have to use it, I think a lot of people, most people, will love it.
Yeah, that's really cool to hear from a specialist.
Thank you a lot for
I'm so
your
flattered.
review because Anushka, we've talked with the dads, not only moms here, and they experience this stuff that I just have to do 3 simple moves to attach this carrier, yeah, and it's very, very easy. How does it feel for a child, for example? I understand that nobody knows, but of course there are a couple of surveys that you're aware of. How does a baby feel in a simple sling, for example, and in this type of innovative product that we're talking about today?
Well, if you look at a sling, just really a wrap, of course, that's always measurements for the body at that moment.
Yeah.
And we can discuss a long way, but there's never something that suits just like a sling. But when you look at the fabric that's being used with the Babymoon carrier, which is the fabric of a sling, it's so soft that I can imagine it feeling like a very soft blanket around you for the baby. And for you as a carrier, you have the fabric on your shoulders, for instance, which feels to me very comfortable. So I think the baby must be comfortable as well.
Well, the baby gets to feel you as well.
Yeah, maybe should we ask Jetta to make even such baby carriers for adults, I don't know, in 2021, maybe?
Well, I don't know who will wear an adult.
For somebody who wants to feel loved, for example, I don't know, it's just a little joke,
think
of course.
adults can handle it.
Yeah, they can handle it. Well, I want you to give a little piece of advice for future parents regarding all the things that you already know. Yeah, it's a difficult time we're living in right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we take it from one point of view, so if you can give a piece of an advice regarding that, we have all the tools necessary, all the Babymoon products, which will help us. Just give an advice not to give up on hoping and continuing to
use and learn and enjoy.
Use and learn and grow up children. Yeah, right now. So please.
My best advice for when you're a new parent, look at your child, listen to your heart, wear them close to it, and just breathe. Because one day it will all be over and you can never go back.
Right, just like the song, listen to your heart. Thank you a lot. Let's give a round of virtual applause. Thank you, Milushka.
I'm really
Thank you very much.
It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah. All the virtual applauses
see you soon. Yeah.
are here. I hope those watching us from home and later in the real life will enjoy this piece of advices, because we have another call, people.
Oh, we're doing the
we're doing that Eurovision stuff.
The other call.
All the 59 countries, will call us tonight, hopefully.
So the other call we have is with our lining fabric supplier, because Babymoon is designed having skin to skin care in mind, and we wanted to build the carrier so that it's skin friendly and it can be like efficient in weight distribution and efficient in sizing for holding a newborn, because there are a lot of issues, especially with buckle carriers, regarding how the baby is held. And like an average buckle carrier, you can't use it with a newborn. While what we have here, you can use with a newborn, and you can even use with a preemie. And maybe you saw some of the models having the preemie demo dolls, because COVID, we didn't, But the point is that there is kangaroo care, which is a practice recommended by the World Health Organization, which requires a newborn baby to be held skin on skin with an adult as long as possible. In the first 6 weeks especially. And when you do it skin on skin, you still want to, you don't want to lie down for the full day and just have it there. You still have
a great experience.
Have a sandwich or be able to move. You don't want to be stranded on a chair. So we looked at building this solution so that it can make kangaroo care very comfortable and very available, and then because we're talking about naked babies.
All right.
Naked moms.
I'll let you end the sentence because it's interesting.
We wanted the fabric that touches the skin of the baby
Right.
to be the best one possible.
So
And
I'm
we
sure
found-
that,
and there's
that
Pilar.
we have a next
and I think
special
she'll
guest
tell us more
right
about the
here.
fabric. Hi,
Hello.
Pilar.
Hello,
Can
hello,
you hear
hello.
us?
Are you there? Can you hear us?
Hi, yeah, I can hear
Hi.
you.
Yeah,
Good
here's
to see you.
Mihai and Jetta here, Babymoon presentation. How are you? Have you seen the
Fine.
have you seen the runway?
Have you been watching this?
You've been watching our live
Yes, of course.
transmission?
I watched everything. It's looking
Oh.
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. So tell us about your field of work, yeah? And about our product that we're launching today, yeah? How do you feel about this? What are your thoughts and your regarding your experience, your advices to our parents watching us live right now?
Yes, of course. So actually, we at Pirates we work on blending functionality with natural fabrics. So of course, when we heard of the Babymoon project, we felt that our fabrics were perfect to go on the inside of the carriers because in the end, that's what's in contact with the baby. And so it's true that we work with different types of brands with our fabrics, you know, sportswear, ready to wear. But in the end, our fabrics are especially great for kids wear and for baby wear and anything that's in contact with a baby's skin, really, because I mean, a baby's skin is very delicate. The reason is that, of course, their skin is still developing, and the natural skin barrier that we all have is not yet fully developed. So that means that their skin is going to absorb any product easily, and it's more prone to infections. It's more easily irritated. So the natural origin of the fiber in our Pyrotex power fabric, which is the one inside the carriers, means that opposite to synthetic fabrics like polyester, which cause a lot of allergies, our fabric helps prevent those allergies and rashes as well. So our fabrics are non-irritant, so the fabric is going to avoid as much as possible that the baby can suffer from dermatitis, skin infections, rashes. It's also a very soft fabric, so that also contributes to avoid
It's
irritation.
really awesome.
And it's going to care for the baby skin. It's also more comfortable. It's also actually our Pyrotex Power fabric is antibacterial, so it means it's going to eliminate bad bacteria on the baby's skin and avoid skin infection and other possible skin diseases.
I will interrupt you because 3 years ago we made some prototypes, and that's when we started testing the Pyrotex lining. And my youngest son is 3 years old,
Right.
and we're still. So I was the one who tested the Pyrotex lining carrier, but myself and a few more people. But the fabric, after 3 years of wear and tear and like heavy duty wearing,
Right.
it still keeps its shape. It still keeps its properties, and it feels really amazing, even after all the washes, all the wear, all the chewing by the baby. It's still there, and after that heavy-duty testing, I was sure that, no, we need to use this fabric.
This one fabric. So right now, the modern society is educated to watch after labels, you know, labeling on the shelf. If you see eco, bio, and so on, stickers on it, they grab the thing and just don't think about the consequences, then just get it because it looks great. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
With the tiger on, with the panda, with the tiger, with the so on. Is this important just to deliver the message to the parents at home? Shall we look at these little details or just see the big picture of the thing? That a good fabric isn't necessarily the one labeled with a simple sticker, eco, bio, and so on.
You can go organic fabric, but you
Right,
can go next level
Yeah, you shall
from
read.
organic,
Yeah.
and that's
So-
what we did with collaborating with Pyrotex, because I believe it's like going up a notch.
It's like a high-end product,
Yeah.
so I understand. So big thanks to you, and of course I must ask you for an advice for everybody watching, yeah, and for the relive, to the parents and future parents. Why should we choose this product and not just go to the supermarket and choose anything that is cheaper and, or just a brighter color, neon, and so on? I hope you understood the question. Just a piece
I
of
think there's a thing with the sound with your microphone,
Can-
right?
No. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, but not really well.
Not
Sorry.
Yeah.
really well. So just a piece of an advice for
Yeah.
the parents and future parents regarding our product, the Babymoon product.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it's always very important to look at what we're putting in contact with our skin. So, of course, a baby's skin is more sensitive, sorry. So it's very important. It's also, I think, we're all very conscious with the origin of the materials that we're putting in contact with our body or eating. You know, now we want to know where the fabric comes from, where the materials come from. So I think that's also very important. You know, when buying anything really. So of course, a baby carrier would fall into that as well.
Thank you
Well,
so much.
thank you so much for being with us tonight, and have a great evening there. Yeah.
Thank
Good.
you,
You
Pilar.
too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for the fabric and
Well,
thanks for
great
being here.
advices and so much information to absorb. But I want to get back to the things said by our specialists. So if we're talking about hygiene, yeah, I know that you're in close contact with the World Health Organization for a long time,
Yeah.
and you have palpable results regarding this work that you've done.
We've been in contact with United Nations programs for a while now, yes.
Yeah.
And in particular, we're developing collaboration with the UNFPA, which is the Population Fund, who are dealing with expecting parents all over the world, and also in less advantaged regions. And we're now talking about putting the Babymoon into their prenatal packages, actually. Because we believe that it's important to have a possibility to do that skin-on-skin kangaroo care as soon as possible. And for example, there are countries in the world where you need to walk for 5 days before you see a doctor, or that's not even talking about neonatal units. It's just like people having babies, and then
We have countries that you don't have access to information. We're talking about those countries where the internet
Well,
doesn't go so
and
well,
there
you
are
know?
but
With different situations.
access to information is one thing, yeah, but there are many ways to access information, and internet is not necessarily the only place to do
We
that.
understood it today.
And
We have consultants, we have specialists all the way.
well,
Just a matter of
specialists as well,
interest.
but there are a lot of people involved in the care of a baby, and a lot of people who are teaching expecting parents on how to deal with what's coming. And we believe it's important to, via this network of specialists and people dedicated to improving neonatal care and baby care and development, we want to help those people do a better job, basically. So we are compiling also education programs, well, aside from the app instructions that the parents get with the carrier. We also have programs where we teach community health workers to support new parents in their baby wearing journey. And a month from now is World Prematurity Day, exactly November 17th. We're October 17th today.
Just put a mark there, yeah, in your calendar.
And that's when we're actually launching our project in Tanzania, which will be...
Oh my God, that's far away.
Yeah, that's
But we're talking
sub-Saharan
globally.
Africa.
We're talking globally right now. Just to sum it up, let's get up, Jetta. Let's get up, Jetta. We're looking to the people watching us. We've seen the product. We've touched it. It looks great, but it feels great, and it will make a great impact on your child, yeah? because it's very important. Let's not leave it on just the possibility that the child will feel great by himself or herself. Yeah, we can help you with that. So you have all the tools necessary. Here is the creator herself. We have a website.
Well, we're watching the live on
Yeah,
our
on the
website,
website.
right?
We have a website, we have the app, and all the information needed is there.
Yeah, there will be more information. There will be more updates coming. There will be the possibility to buy and order your carrier soon enough. So do sign up today on the form there to be notified on all the news. And I'm really happy to have everyone joining our live launch. And thank you so much for your attention and for your time. And I want to thank all the crew and everyone all over the world. It's literally, I got messages from Norway, from Sweden, from Denmark, from the Netherlands. We
All
got
the
Spain.
geography possible and
So,
impossible.
Yeah. Thank you a million, everyone. And I'm happy to have you around. And let's get this rolling.
So just grab your carrier and feel free to make more and more children for the sake of this planet. Yeah, we're
Okay.
here for you. Thank you and have a great, great time over there. Thank you.
Thank you.